Hi, I'm Chris. This is Miller Plays. We are turning Manchester red again. It's episode 22, and we are rubbish. Okay, so we can see from the dynamics that everyone's happy. What happened? Ugarte, immediately after the Juventus game, well, that was our Portuguese goalkeeper that we got on loan, got called up for Portugal, having played Juventus, kept a clean sheet, etc. And Ugarte suddenly says, yeah, we're happy. We've got enough depth. I'm thinking, fantastic. Click. The Portuguese goalkeeper breaks his, what was it? Medical center, injury history. Fractured his lower arm. Out. It was actually said to up to 9 weeks. It's like, yeah, marvellous. So it's probably right. We did need some depth at goalkeeper because, yeah, he fractured his lower arm. Unbelievable. That is just literally a week after Diego Costa had broken his finger. So both of our senior goalkeepers were out, and that left us scratching around, and we used the goalkeeper that we signed. I'll get there. Thierry Sauvage. My mistake. I signed the wrong goalkeeper, but he came in. And played. He didn't do too badly. If we look at his career stats, he got 6.7 and an immediate debut, effectively. So all good stuff. And we actually won that game. We beat Forest 4-1. We then had the month off, so we just put in a few friendlies just to keep people playing and a bit of fitness. We've then come back and you can see 4-2 against Luton, dreadful. 4-3 against Barca, we were dreadful. Burnley, we stuffed them 4-0. That's the only decent game we've had. Then against Tottenham, 3-2, we were dreadful. Crystal Palace, we beat them 4-2, we were dreadful. We are just stinking the place out. And now we're going to try and stink the place out against Celtic. What that has left us is currently second in the league, a point behind Chelsea with a game in hand. And yeah, we're doing all right there. In the Champions League, we are 3 wins from 3, so not too bad there either. So, despite stinking, just not playing very well at all. We are mixing the formations up a bit here and there, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, etc. So, we'll see how we get on against Celtic. I've got no guarantees how we're going to play. We might come out of the blocks and just smash them out the park, or we might trip up, pass to them a lot, let them score a couple of goals, try and get back into the game, etc. That's just been the story of this season. We aren't consistent, but when you look at the squad, you can probably see why. Diomande is our experienced centre-back at 23. Then we've got Lenny Yoro at 21, Wynard at 19. Our left-back, our experienced one, Hato, is 21. Dolce is 19. Aristidou is 19. So Jeremy Frimpong at 26 is one of the senior heads, along with Diego Costa at 28. Our Georgian friend at 26 is another experienced head. And that's pretty much it. Well, we've got Ugarte as well. Everyone else is incredibly young. They're talented, etc., but they are incredibly. Oh, well, Pino at 25. One of our senior heads now at 25. He has got 30 appearances. And to be fair, he's up and down as well. He's got 7-4-8, but yeah, it's so frustrating. You think, yes, we've turned the corner, and then they're just rubbish. I say one. He is one of the signings of the season so far, I think. 757. He's assisting for fun. He is improving like nobody's business. The other one that is doing something similar is this fella. 5 assists, 3 goals. He was always going to be good, but I wasn't expecting him to be quite this good. So there are positives, and we're set up for the next 5-10 years with a few additions here and there, just as well because we've had a board takeover and they've saddled us with more debt. We're that close. Well, 2 years away from clearing up the debt. So now we're paying 4.4 million a month. So board takeover, he's come in and said, right, we'll just clear out the debt, despite the fact that it builds up. We knock it back down with all the prize money and sponsorship, etc. We're a nice, healthy balance. Looking forward to paying off all the debts, and they saddle us with more. Let's just ignore the 180 million in transfer debt. That's because I'm getting 25% revenue. It's just ridiculous. I sell millions of pounds worth of players. We've sold more than we've bought in this year. We'll ignore that side. You can't, yeah, like 22 million we spent last year and we brought in 141, 187 million. We're just not getting any of it. Well, we're getting 25% of it. So that's the frustrating bit. So we're always buying on the never, never. So, which is why we've got the 180 million pound debt. So we'll see. Right. That's enough of me moaning and whinging about the state of the club. We'll now get on to playing Celtic. Champions League. Celtic. Can't be bad. Let's give it a go. See you for kick-off. Right, the teams picked. We have Costa in goal, Frimpong, Diamande, Yoro and Dolce make up the back four. Agate sits in front. We have Bernal and Hernandez in central midfield. Garnacho down the left. Lamine Yamal down the right. And Kusiaser is starting up front. So a little bit of a rotated side here and there. So it gives some players some experience. It gives a bit of rest to others. And bringing Agate in gives us a bit of experience as well. An old head experience rather than the younger players getting some experience. And we'll see how we get on here at Celtic Park. We did beat Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. 31,000 people turned up there. Big club, Tottenham. 4th round of the Carabao Cup. We were dreadful, but we still beat them 3-2. Kusiaser, look at that, the big Swede. Sublime move. Hopefully, that settled us down with a nice early goal, and we'll just railroad them. Lenny Yoro just needs to improve on his heading. He's there. He's one of the better headers, I'm guessing. Oh dear. A tasty little short free kick routine. Dear. They've advertised it. They've got players on the edge of the box. They've done it again. What are we playing at? Agate does well to intercept, but loses it straight away. Oh, yeah, okay. Lamine Yamal, what can you do? He streaks down the right, pulls the ball across to the near post, and somehow Celtic keep it out. Now the corner. Can we find? No, we can't. Well, we did, but it wasn't a particularly good header. And Garnacho just runs into trouble. I'm losing patience with Garnacho. The big Georgian's come in and he's done well. He's scored a few goals. Trouble is he's been picking up injuries. That's why he's not featuring today. He's injured. Look at it. Lamine Yamal is getting tired already. Oh, it's another short corner. What are we doing? Where's my set piece coach? Have you not been training that? The opposition like to play short corners out to the edge of the box, where they've got 17 players there. And you just set up saying, oh, we're going to mark in case they do a corner to the near post or something. Oh, it's frustrating. PSG, who are our next opponents in the Champions League, are 4-0 against Ajax. I've just seen at half time. Garnacho's playing rubbish. but he's fitter than Lamau. So we'll do that. We'll just stay on and play rubbish. This is as advertised. I was hoping that the early goal would settle us down and would do something, but no. We're just being pulled apart. If they could finish, we'll be about 4 or 5-1 down now. And there it is. There's the equaliser. It's unfortunate for Dolce. It's hit him. He's going to get 6.4. Is he going to drop? 6.7. So he was playing well. He gets an unfortunate deflection. And it's just robbed him of a decent game. What are they playing at? They are dog do. And then all of a sudden you get a ball like that. Garnacho 6.3. Hopefully, Hernandez isn't playing something. Oh, it's so frustrating, this team. Why are you so frustrated? Naipan come in there. He can be an attacking playmaker, but now you'll just have to be a box to box now. Let's release him with that. And we get Samuel on, shall we? Up front. He hasn't done anything wrong, the big man. What a terrible header from Loro. He's done well to stand in front of the shot. Or cross, sorry. Dear, oh dear. I don't know if it's because I keep changing formation. Should I just settle for a formation? Would that make life easier for these players, seeing as they're so young? For goodness sakes. Right, let's get him in there. Him there. Now we're going 2 up top. Hoyland coming there. As the pressing forward. You can be a deep line playmaker, you can defend as well. We're going to go attacking. That's probably my last sub as well, isn't it? Didn't look at that. Oh no, there's another stop it. Did I make one? Oh, I've got one more. Oh, you idiot. No, it did accept it. I won. Yeah. We're going to lose to Celtic, aren't we? This bunch of absolute dog do. What are they playing at? Samu's come on and got a 6.5. Marvellous. Running around like a headless chicken, no doubt. And then scores. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Agate started, so maintenance can come on. Just resting there. What do we do? I really don't know. If there's any kind of consistency, it's these young players. I've gone too young too quick, look. Right, there we have it. We'll be back for the Brighton game. We're a Brighton in the league. They're 10th, so who knows? Are they going to be any good? Probably not. Are we going to be any good? Definitely not. But we'll see you for that. Right, before we get to the Brighton game, Samu's agent has just come in and saying he feels he should be starting more games. So generally, what I do when I get this and deal with it, I just say I can't envisage. And 99% of the time, they say, "Oh, I'm happy. I don't want to leave the club." And the way I've struggled selling players, that's generally what's going to happen anyway. There's the odd time that one of them will say, "No, that's it," and request leave. And it's one of those, if they're not playing, they might be good and whatnot, you can replace them. So I always do that. Right, I'll see you for Brighton. Another change to the formation look. So we'll see how we get on today. So Costas and goal, Aristidou, Diamande, Waynard and Haytu make up back four. Agate and House of Naipan are our two defensive midfielders. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for the time being. We've got the big Georgian on the left, Lamine Yamal on the right, and then Kusiaser with Højlund up front. See how we get on. So despite Samu coming in and saying, "I want more game time," etc., we've dropped him to the bench. Hopefully, we can put on a show today and we'll see if we can just stick with one formation. I doubt it. We've got too many good players, youngsters that need game time. I wonder if it was the right idea to play this particular formation when the opposition have just packed their own half out. We'll have a snooze fest here then. Oh, we have got a first half highlight that. Offside, no doubt. How can you be offside there? How can you be offside there? How can you be offside there? Dear, oh dear. It sparked us into a second highlight though. Agate. That looked like a handball. Agate, what can you do this time? He's just passed it. Marvellous. Kusiaser, come deep. Finds the Georgian. Go on then, let's do it. I don't mind playing set pieces. We're no bloody good at them. Whoa ho ho! Chalk that one off then, referee. What a finish. Stunning strike from Højlund. One of the highlights of the season, Højlund. He's actually scoring a few goals. What's he got now? That's his 8th league goal, 16th of the season. Things go well. We know they're capable of better. It's the last game before the international break, so if players get tired, it doesn't really matter. So we either bring him on and drop him in there, let Højlund carry on up front on his own. Let's do that. I did the quick pick, so I haven't got the players I wanted on the bench. Hey ho. Never mind. Right. Looks like we're just kicking the crap out of the opposition now. So we'll change things up a bit. I'll put Pino there. Let's undo that one. It's supposed to be Yevro. You can cover him behind that. We'll just leave it for there. Pino can come on there, and yeah, there we go. Quick fire substitutions. 18 shots, 7 on target, 1.85 XG. Not a bad ball, but well dealt with. But now he's got nosebleed, so he's cutting back. Jose Hernandez. I'm fairly certain that took a deflection of someone, surely. Fidal's nosebleed. Aristotle with a nice. It was an own goal, really. Didn't really deviate, so Hernandez does get it, which is all very nice. So 15 fouls, no yellow cards. We commit 11 and get 3. Nice bit of refereeing there. We've actually played quite well in that gun, which begs the question is, well, it weren't exciting going forward, but we played quite well defensively and didn't really let them in at all, so we'll see. There we go. I'm now going to get us through to sort of December. I've seen that we've got Tottenham and Liverpool. That might be a nice little Christmas double. We'll come back for that. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Ta-da!